He played Hitler in Jojo Rabbit.
Was he Hitler?
Yeah, he was. You didn't know that was him?
Are you sure?
I swear on my life, that is him. Yes, that's Joe. He's the Hitler in Jojo Rabbit.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he goes, "Oh, you big squirrely man." He did just such a good accent with a little mustache.
You know, it's kind of scary how well you do the German accent. Some Germans will say, no.
No, it's not too well. I just do it like I'm smoking the cigarette. Why do Germans smoke their cigarettes with their thumb and their small finger in the movies? You ever notice that? They're like,
wait a minute. James Gunn directed Suicide Squad. That's why I was confused. What are you talking about?
No.
He wasn't the director for that movie.
I never said he was a director. I said he played her mom.
Dad.
Her dad. Sorry, her dad.
I think you're confusing everybody.
She played her dad. And I said, he's so amazing for being a director, like he did Ragnarok, Jojo Rabbit, and all that stuff. But he can take out the character and puts himself in the movies.
I'm going to say this wrong.
Taika. Tiki?
No, hush. I love you. Taika Waititi.
That sounds good enough for me.
Taika.
Jojo Rabbit. Ragnarok.
Yes, that's what he won an Oscar for, right?
Oh my God, he does an amazing job. He plays the father, and
Ratcatcher.
You see him overdosing on drugs, and he's in the background, but you can see him really fast in the flashbacks, and it's just kudos to him for doing that.
But aren't you interested in their story?
No, not really. I'm not into rats. Then I'm really interested in the Squirrel Girl. You know what I mean? But if you liked Ratcatcher and you really liked it, then Squirrel Girl, when she comes out with her thing, it's going to be great.
Well, let me tell you
when Miss Marvel comes out and she's just like has elasticity and stuff like that, you're going to like her story too because they're younger people. What were you going to say?
No, since it's probably still ruining his name, Taika Waititi. Sorry.
Okay, we can see that.
Do you know he writes too? Like he's doing Time Bandits.
I know.
Do you know that?
I know
Flash
that.
Gordon.
I know
he's
that.
He's also making another Star Wars movie.
It's not. Trust me, the Time Bandits. So there's
Reservoir Dogs.
He's just not going to do Time Bandits. He's trying to redo it again. It's too hard to do it.
It's been announced. There's a pilot, only one episode.
Oh my God, they said this before, and they stop
it. It's going to be after 2025.
All right, I believe you. I believe it when it happens. They've done this like 12 times trying to do Time Bandits. Time Bandits is 1981 movie.
Someone's hurt. It's like about a girlfriend that keeps dumping on him.
1981 movie I saw. Love it. The map. I used to have the map. It was framed in my house in Redondo Beach, and my ex-wife at the time got mad and she just threw it down the floor and smashed it. And then me trying to be funny because I didn't want to yell at her, I said, "The map. Return the map. Return what you have stolen from me."
Did you really say that?
Yeah, I didn't know what to say.
What you have stolen from me. Return the map. It will bring you great danger. Stop.
If you've seen the movie, you'll know that's God. That's God chasing the Time Bandits, trying to get his map back.
Okay, and by the way, you are 100% right. In Jojo Rabbit, not only was he the director, I think he did the screenplay, but he was Adolf. I'm sorry.
Adolf Hitler, yeah.
That makeup work, I mean, he's a gorgeous man, so it's a shame that he had to put makeup on him.
They had to use a lot of paste to get that curly hair down. That Jojo Rabbit is a great movie.
You liked it a lot. It was just so heartbeartking at the time for me.
For that kid, it was... Yeah,
it was just the whole.
His mom dies at the end. Black Widow dies at the end.
Baby, not that far at the end. Hey, speaking about Scarlett Johansson,
but you know why she got hung, right? They saw Black Widow and they did that in the square. Go ahead. Well,
let's talk about Black Widow and Scarlett. What do you think about her suing Disney Plus, and then how actors are still continuing signing up with Disney Plus, even though Disney's going to continue to stream and release in the movie theaters at the same time? I
got to be honest. And we knew this a long time ago. It was going to happen. This is the sign of the times. It's just going to happen. You know what I mean? You're going to eventually have to have one, and they're going to do it. I mean, I've seen movies where the future is you're in a bedroom and your wall in the bedroom is your monitor. So movie theater is going to be coming to the house. It's just the future. And I'm starting to get used to it. Like, I wanted to go see on IMAX, the
Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad, but I'm like, hey, am I going to go out there and try to get the variants? And I'm like, yeah, it's not really worth it. But if it was outside, like AT&T Park, and they were doing it on the field, I would do that. It's cool. We have social distancing. I wouldn't mind that. That's we saw Empire Strikes Back at the baseball field. on their big Jumbotron. It was awesome to see it like that. You know what I mean? For a special thing. And the Pixar, we saw The Incredibles, but otherwise, no. So she's going to sue. I think let it go. This is the future. It's just going to happen. And they did this weekend, came out Free Guy, and I haven't checked the numbers, and I know she is right now. It was only in the movie theaters, and it's not Disney Plus's. If Disney owns, of course, which is the company that did Free Guy, but they did a deal with HBO Max and some other ones. So what happened is they have to run it for 45. This is before Disney bought it. They have to run it for 45 days in the theater, and then it goes to. But it's not going to be on Disney Plus. It's going to be on probably HBO Max. One of those. I think it's HBO Max, and then you can see it there. You're Googling how it did this weekend, aren't you?
Yes, boss. So if we want to look at Saturday numbers,
here we go.
So I'm just going to look Saturday.
Drum roll, let's hear it.
Drum roll, please. So Saturday numbers, Free Guy, it was number 1 with $10 million. Jungle Cruise, number 2.
But $10 million, is $10 million really box office success for prior to pandemic times?
Well, so let's just kind of look, right? So if that was 10 millions that opening weekend, and we're going to use that beautiful Saturday as a highlighter. Suicide Squad. Okay, well, see, I'm sorry. The websites keep changing. All right, let me go back. Hold on, people. This thing does not look nice. Okay, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. So let's compare numbers and data with the same number. Okay, Free Guy, whole weekend. This weekend numbers, 28 million. Don't Breathe 2, 10 million. Jungle Cruise, 9 million. Now, if I go to the week prior, Suicide Squad was 26 million. Tons of articles from, money magazines like Forbes saying, they're in the 100 million, plus club, right? Not doing too well. But the thing is, it's about over time. The thing is how did Suicide Squad drop so quickly week 2? Because Suicide Squad is number 5 now.
Because it's online.
I know that. Well, you were saying there was no special access like Black Widow was.
Yeah, the people that wanted to see it, in like the diehards, got to see it on the big screen. But the people that they're like, I'm going to see it. It's just on HBO Max. I'm just going to see it there because it'll be fine. Does that make sense?
It definitely is.
And there's no access. I don't know how they're making money off these movies, but. As he said, James Gunn was like, I'm happy they're doing this. Release it. I want to get my art out there. That's all he says. He wants to get his art out there. But they're hoping to get more subscribers to HBO Max. At this point, they're not looking to get the bonus money. They're looking for numbers of people that are on the app, and that's what they got to do, because I'm sure Disney and Netflix is just destroying HBO Max. So if they've got Space Jam and they've got Suicide Squad, and next week they got this and this, they're getting people to subscribe. I want to see it. I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to get it this way. Oh,
wait. Did you actually ask how they're making money? How do you think Facebook makes money? It's really not free. It's selling your privacy. Yeah, that's also another way they're making money, right? Using your data, right? Because that app is on your phone. It's on your iPad. It's looking where you're surfing, on the internet, computer. So we are giving up some of our privacy for safety reasons if we're streaming at home, or we want to have more convenient at home. Right. Like you upgraded at home, didn't you, during the pandemic, but both for an outdoor experience and indoor experience?
Yes, I took a shower.
If only if you could flush the toilet.
All right, so, and remember, reach out to us always at yournerdside.com or on social media at yournerdside. Real fast, because we're going to wrap up the show into real fast. Idris Elba, did I say his name right? Idris Elba?
Idris. I think it's Idris.
I think it was Idris Elba. I really believe it is.
I think you're probably right.
Just to let you know, he's joined Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yes, I know.
He'll be playing Knuckles. He gave an early sneak peek exactly how stuff looks. Also, the Marvels, Brie Larson, Captain Marvels, confirms filming on the sequel has begun this week. Of course, it's going to be more in outer space, just to let you guys know that. And then I don't think it's doing very well at the box office because I haven't heard anything about it. Snake Eyes? Did you?
Oh, I'll be honest. In my understanding, it's Idris Elba. Did you? I think that's what you said. Idris Elba, who's Bloodsport. Also amazing man. Follow his Twitter. He says such great things about everything. But yeah, what are your thoughts about that?
Of Snake Eyes?
Yeah.
Or?
I mean, like, did you see the trailer?
I saw the trailer. I thought it was going to be awesome. I mean, they've done G.I. Joe a few times and try to do. Maybe G.I. Joe is just not an 80s thing you should bring back.
But I don't think they really did market it really well. Like, I mean, look how easy it is to get.
Grogu.
Oh my God. You want to tell everyone what you're talking about?
What is Baby Yoda's name? It's Grogu.
Okay, and Snake Eyes, just to let you know, really did poorly. Domestic opening was $13 million. At the end, became $27 million. International was $7.7. Worldwide, $35 million for this 2-hour movie. I don't think there's going to be a follow-up for Snake Eyes. I thought it was good. The thing is, it's just, it's just interesting. Without me going into more of the movie, I don't know his backstory of Snake Eyes. You're more G.I. Joe than me, though I did go home watching it as a little kid. Isn't he supposed to be Asian? The person who plays him does not appear to be.
No, he's Asian,
but is he 100% Asian?
I don't know. I really haven't followed. I didn't know it came out yet until I was asked last week that they have some free passes. Would you like to go see it? And I'm like, it's out already? And they're like, yeah, it came out like a week and a half ago. And I'm like, I did not know that. That's all I said. I did not know that.
Yeah, so it's Henry Golding. I mean, beautiful man. And I'm not saying anything about his performance. I know his father is English. Oh, yeah, correct. His father is English and his mother Malaysian. So Snake Eyes, do we ever know his ethnicity in G.I. Joe? His original origins?
No, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, because like his mom is from an indigenous group. So I don't know if there was any talk or maybe that, because I'm hearing a lot more about the upcoming Marvel movie than Snake Eyes, because this is the first time that they're bringing back movies with Asian characters. Besides, Jackie Chan is one of maybe the most popular ones. Like he has so many on the top 100 comedies, but that was a comedy, not serious movies, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It's just really be interesting. Are you excited about the upcoming Marvel one that's coming up?
What the
Shang-Chi?
I don't know. I really don't. I'll find. I don't know.
Wow, that's a big pause.
I'm nervous. It just seems that I just haven't been very impressed with stuff Marvel's been putting out lately.
Oh, movie-wise. But shows-wise, you've been very popular.
From Loki to, what's her name? WandaVision. Yeah, I liked all those. Those were really good. Loki, I thought was really good. You saw a different side of Loki. He's not the Loki we know, or he could be. I don't know. There's so many different Lokis. There's so many Lokis.
That was a little bit of a headache of a show. Confusing. It was a great show. So
the way it ended, it's fantastic, and we're going to see some stuff go off. And it's to let you know, Loki's all tying into Spider-Man, the Multiverse of Madness, WandaVision, and it's going to be crazy. I told you it's going to be like the comic book you told me a long time ago. I have a feeling Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange doesn't go until Peter, do you want to forget everything? He goes, yeah, I need to forget everything.
Oh,
but to let you...
Not only him. No, not him. Everyone else.
Everyone else is going to forget it. I have a feeling it's going to happen. He's going to have to erase it. There's just so many timelines all mixed up. Because it is Dr. Octavia Octopus from the original one with Tobey Maguire is in the movie with the new Spider-Man. He is definitely in it. So that's coming from that universe. And we know because he's already on social media, him filming with his gear, with all the metal things. So we're getting that octopus. And we got Jamie Foxx on the set who's filming as Electro. And we've got those two in there. Now, it would be hard to imagine that Peter is going to be fighting these people without help from our Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. And they're going to probably be in there really small to help him out. Hey, kid. Of course, Tobey Maguire's going to be older with his fat. They're trying to give a pot belly, if anything. And I think that's what's pretty cool. It's going to be very good.
Well, because, you forgot also Alfred Molina is coming back. Did you say this already? Dr. Octopus?
Yeah, I said that.
Oh,
Dr. Octopus is back.
I apologize.
That's all right. I didn't know his name. Do you know what movie he was in? One of the first movies, a franchise action films that people very seldomly know he was in?
I actually listened to your show, so it's Indiana Jones.
Oh, my God. Very good. Raiders of the Lost Ark. He was the guy that goes, "Dos mi dado. I throw you the whip." and he just did that accent stuff like that. I was
Look how cute
they
you
did
are.
they did an interview with him back when I was little, and they showed how many movies he did, like 120 movies,